So hey you guys, it's your girl the Empress 917 and I'm coming to you with another one, okay? I'm sitting here watching the sunset as I love to do. It has been I'm just reflecting, and I want to do a healing process on confidence right now because this is what I was meditating on as I was watching the sunset. I love to watch the sunset. I love to watch the sun, the moon, and the stars. That's me. That's a me girl right there. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a full moon in Virgo tonight. I thought I heard that on YouTube today. I will be doing my spiritual bath tonight and cleansing and just getting in that energy because I'm about to start a new career on Monday. So, anyway, you already know Spirit is in the building. I just wanted to say this because I'm going to be transparent right now, and I don't even really know if I want to, but I know Spirit wants me to, so I'm going to go ahead and be transparent right now. You never know who would help out, so I'm just going to be transparent. I have had we're talking about confidence, right? Sometimes people can't do the things that they need to do or get over things because, it's a hindrance from confidence within their life that has happened in the past, if you will. It was a lot that happened to me in the past that 99.9 people don't know in my life. 9.999 people don't know. Just about one person really knows exactly what I've been through. So it's like, and I haven't even elaborated with that person. I just told that person. But throughout my life, I have been considered to, especially males, as a sex symbol or whatever, or as somebody that is attractive, and they see me flesh first. They don't see what I have to offer. Otherwise, I have experienced that since at a young age, okay? So, growing up, it made me feel very insecure. Which now at this time in my life, I'm over it. It's like, okay, it is what it is, but it's what I project and what I put out there. I can't help somebody's perception of me, okay? And so that made me feel like I wasn't good enough a lot when I was younger, okay? And I was like, I just don't feel like I'm good enough. And, even sometimes now it'll trigger. That's why I say that the evolution and changing and growing and constantly being on a level of, on a spiritual journey, it never quits, because something's going to happen in your life that's going to take you back to a moment or trigger you or something of that nature. So I'm always growing and growing through what I'm going through every day, okay? And even now, up until last week, it happens now. People are interested in the fact that it's what they see first, and I guess that's what they like. What they see in me, they like, or whatever. What they see physically, they like, or whatever. And so that causes, and I'm not trying to toot no horns or nothing like that, y'all, I promise you. I just wanted to say this because it's like confidence. It affected my confidence, which caused me to have a lot of I made a lot of bad decisions that wasn't good for me due to the lack of confidence that I was having within myself. I'm like, oh, well, they only want sex anyway, so whatever. So I would emotionally shut down, which is not fair to somebody who want to come along and really share their emotions with me. So I had to learn how to take myself out of that feeling that only thing a man want to do is have sex with me. I went through a phase one time, I'm not lying, y'all, that only men would love me for the side piece. And I'm like, do I give off side chick to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. But I had to realize that, be careful of the company you keep, and what you're always used to isn't what you always need to go to. You know what I'm saying? And so when I learned that, it became easier to hold up, pump your brakes. No, I could tell where that was going before it even went there, so I didn't have to go through those lessons anymore. So that's what I'm saying. You have to attack the problem when you're having confident issues. You have to attack that problem that's making you have those confident issues. Somebody could have told you, I know my daughter went through somebody telling her she was dark consecutively for 3 years in school. She went through 3 to 4 years. My daughter went to elementary school, and they would bother her about her. She's a darker skinned little girl because her father is dark. And so they would bother her about her skin tone, and she was very insecure about that. And because her mother's skin wasn't as dark as hers, she didn't think I understood. But I had to let her know who she was. That's why people don't know this, but that's why I started wearing my hair natural. It wasn't, I used to wear wigs, weaves, natural, whatever, braids. I'm just a diverse person when it comes to hair. But at the same time, I cut the perm out of my hair. I did a big chop, and I did that for my daughter. Because I wanted to let her know, I don't care what your hair looks like. I don't care what your skin looks like. It's about what you are on the inside and how you feel about yourself on the inside. What you want to be, what decisions you make, what choices you make. Because you need to always choose to self-love yourself first. And love the skin that you're in, because that's what God gave you. And so that is why confidence is very, if I was a mother that didn't tell her anything or dismissed the fact that she was getting bullied at school, and teaching her how to become stronger instead of just crying and weeping about it. Sometimes you have to cry about it, snap out of it, and get to work on yourself, get to work on, you know what I'm saying? No, you're not going to treat me like that. See, you can pump the brakes on a lot of stuff and gain your confidence back. It's not about other people. It's about the lessons that they're teaching you about yourself. So, I say all that to say this. You have to break those confident problems. You have to break those issues that you have, because if you don't break those issues, they're going to hinder you as well. They're going to be a pain in your butt as well. So hinder that issue. Well, I feel like, not hinder that issue, heal that issue, because if you do that, I feel like when you're confident, you take on life differently. When you're confident, you take on life from a new perspective. It's not the old way of doing things. It's like the new way of doing things to transition your life into a better spot, to transition you into a better mental state, to transition, I just feel like you're going to always go through a death and rebirth of the soul in your life as you live on. Because we're having different experiences every single day. So we have to heal ourselves so we can be better to other people. And, sometimes when you heal yourself, other people look at you like, I can do that too. And you sure can. You can do it too. Nobody is special. God gave us all the same thing, made up as the same way. It's the choices that we make. the choices that we decide to make. I choose to sit here and waddle in my regret or in my whatever, or I choose to sit here and not deal with my life circumstances of the decisions I've made. I choose to just weep and woe is me and don't put forth action. So that is what you're going to get back. But when you choose yourself to go on and move on from these inner childhood wounds that we have, because it's just like you're just an adult now with the same childhood wound that has affected you all your life. So it's like, when does the chaos stop? When do I decide to make myself happy, step out there, gain the faith and the confidence that I need in order to support myself through this maze called life? So we have to get mentally correct. That's why I'm doing the healing process on here. So 11, as I say that, we manifest healing over here. So, I just feel like me healing that part of me has boosted me into another point in my life, and I'm grateful for that, because I was scared to do so. But it's like, what are you fearing? Do it. And I did it. And it's like, I've been blessed ever since. For as I say that, you never know what's going on in the background for you when you step out there on your faith. Okay? That's all I have to say to you guys. Thank you for watching. You all have a lovely, lovely, lovely night, and be blessed. Until we meet again.